And Captain Master, guys, we are finally back again for another reaction on the one and only Mystelics reaction, guys. Let us get right into it right there, guys. Now, guys, you might be wondering what on earth is on the screen right there, brothers and sisters. This is apparently in the Longhouse region in Portsmouth, and this is a nasty kind of vibes that is taking place down there, guys. I don't think individuals want to clean. Maybe any people pass there yet, but it dirty. All right, it well dirty. They give me a little slight video of this kind of vibrations right there. But in other words, the person who was filming this, why didn't you just do the cleaning yourself? I mean, you have an issue with it, and I can clearly see there's an issue here. But let me see if I can zoom in and see what's going on at the top of this thing. There's clearly something going on right there, brothers and sisters. But yeah, something is, oh, okay, it's nastier than I thought. All right, it's much nastier than I thought. This used to be one of the nicest places in terms of the hustle and bustle and business activity, especially when it comes down to bananas in the northern part of Dominica. And of course, that is the state that it is in right there. Imagine they just have graduation. They used to, well, I don't know if they have it again, but they used to have graduation on top there, brothers and sisters. Graduation. I've been to graduation a number of times. In PSS, having the graduation on top there. Now look at the state of how it is today. Huh? And that is how we come in. That is, well, I guess this can signify how Dominica is going right now. How things used to be and how things are now, brothers and sisters. This is not a good look. And I think the individual was in question who made this video was saying, hey guys, we have tourists and all those people they're coming through. But they're mentioning this, but I don't think a number of persons tend to come there when it comes down to, you know, tourism. But this is close. This is the back area, the jetties right in front where boats tend to come in, you know, bananas and whatnot. I don't know if it's a possibility we importing bananas today. We importing all kind of things there. I wouldn't be surprised if we importing bananas from Antigua or one of them places there, because come on, look at that. That telling you that there's active business going on. Look at that. We not saying no. Okay, Papa. All right, Papa. Is us that not seen properly? So why didn't the government officials do something about this? That is not cool at all. And this is just one part. It's like we just sit there and like, okay, you know, that's how we are right now. I told you guys already in the last reaction video that we are in a calming position, or calming, we're in the calming stages, so to speak, of this whole thing that is happening to Dominica. People just generally accept, okay, this is how it is. Well, do better now. No, well, I can't do better because that's how it is. People accepting mediocrity and expecting great things to come from it. Utter irrevocable rubbish. Mediocrity we accepting. That is what we are right now, guys. See Porsey boy. See the port region. Well, thank God Cabrit's not reached there yet. But I mean, we can do a lot more in Cabrit's, eh? But I'll leave that for another day, brothers and sisters. But this is unacceptable. Especially this is where some of the goods and services in the north are actually coming through. This is where it's coming through, the good food. Food and services. What do you think that is? Huh? You think it's concrete that day? A box of concrete? No? All right then. So this is in the Portsmouth region that they actually record this stuff. Anyways, guys, let us head over to St. Lucia. So apparently I was sent this video a number of times where this guy is actually in church. You know, you would think he's worshiping the Lord. You think he's counting his many blessings on his hands. Name them 10 by 10. Well, 1 by 1. Yes, he has his bag and he's, you know, doing a little calculations, you would believe. And the priest is there giving, well, one partaking in one, you have to partake in other. This is, by the way, weed. Uncle decided he probably don't have nowhere to go and sit down for him to do his thing. He had nice music. Hey, nice music playing me, boy. What? Let me go there, boy. Let me get my weed and roll my blunt and bust a split for two. Uncle is so bold-faced. Well, the great book says, come as you are. It's a come as you are. I don't know if that's a bring some weed with you, but okay. And people are seeing that. I think there's a little, is that a little, who's that? Guys, let me zoom. You know my zooming is very strong. That's a little person right there watching this. All right. All right then. Continue. Rather interesting. So uncle have his bag. Uncle ready to, you know, do his transactions right there. Yes, man, uncle. Yes, man. Yes, man, uncle. Guys, what would you do in this situation where you saw a guy coming with a bag of weed, you know, a bag of grass? He come with a bag of grass for you, and you see him sit down, and he's doing preparing, man. I like to hear you sing. Wow, hey, you looking nice, huh? You looking nice in your dress, man. Oh, you have your hat. Oh yes, man, the white man hat. All right then. Yes. Like when you're hungry, you're hungry sometimes, and the food coming and you're watching the food. Well, uncle was preparing his what do you call that? His communion. He was about to do some communion in. Yes, brothers and sisters, rolling his little blunt in church, and he probably say, "Hey, you want some now?" You probably see the little person. You see that person watching him. Hey, you want some now? Yes, Lord. Look at our uncle. Uncle is smiling boy. You know the deacon of the church. You know in your you there in your suit and tie. You know, so them deacons are dressed now us. Well, some of them in America. I don't know where this is. Well, this is St. Lucia. So I don't know what exactly is going on, but uncle there grasping his communion while they giving communion, he decided, you know what, that fake that piece of flour and make believe wine that they're about to partake in there, it wouldn't be high enough for me to reach the most high. So he bring the high grade, the ice grade, man. I was going to say something, in relevance to ice grade, because there's something that they tend to do in certain parts of the world where they give you something and it knocks you out from reality. You're probably gone for 30 minutes, knock you out. You're so high, they knock you out. But in your subconscious mind, you are in that place for about 3-4 weeks. By reality is something else. And then you question, what exactly is reality? If you take a specific herb, and this is not Mary Jane I'm talking about, there are stronger things than Mary Jane. Everybody does Mary Jane all over the place. But if you go certain places outside, I don't know why you telling me that. It's not like I want you to go. It's just, information for all you. Those of you who are completely clueless about the world. No idea how the world works, but, that tends to happen. So they take this thing, it knocks you off for 30 minutes, and in your subconscious mind, it's like a real reality. And you're there for 3-4 weeks before you come back, before the thing wears out or whatnot. Then you tend to ask yourself, which one is reality? Because where you are is so real, and this thing seems to be a passing phase, man. And then if you understand the concept of time to the vast majority of the universe, you'll wonder, oh, I'm going too far. I'm going too far, brothers and sisters. Anyways, let's continue. So while uncle trying to get a little sleep, they say it does give you, it does make you sleepy, or it does make you hungry. All right. So while uncle is doing that in the Lord's, in the church building, the Catholic church building, there's another incident taking place, brothers and sisters, that took place on the 19th. That was yesterday. Double take-ins in Castries, brothers and sisters. Double take-ins. I know previously we had the former Prime Minister of St. Lucia talking about 9 take-ins. Take-ins? 9 take-ins, brothers and sisters. 9 persons lost their lives in less than 72 hours. And I remember previously before that in St. Lucia we had 5 persons losing their lives within 24 hours. 24 hours, tick-tock. 5 people lost their lives. Now today. I also heard that they sent down Dominica police down there. And I was asking why? Why are you sending Dominica police down there? Why? For what reason? What reason? They talk about CARICOM or whatever coming down to help St. Lucia. For what reason? Look, I see even today. Apparently, I'm not too sure. Maybe it's a security guard or whatever. But it looks like a person of the law. He had this thing on him and he was lying on the ground. Line not got wrong. I think that is either Guadalupe or St. Lucia. I just confused sometimes. You don't know where things happening, brothers. Pray for the Caribbean. Pray for the Caribbean. At least Dominica not that bad, you know, not yet. Because you know sometimes when there's aggression that tends to take place. In St. Lucia, I heard it's gang on gang, so the gangs are wiping out each other. That's what I heard. And you know, as a result of that, people are going. It's so unfortunate that I think there are some innocent people involved in this. Because if you're I mean, let me leave that alone. Let me leave that. Let me leave that. Anyways, double takings, brothers and sisters. Police are apparently investigating a deadly, you know, peloton which claimed the lives of 2 male individuals in Bananas Bay. All right then, Bananas Bay, Castries. I have no idea where that is. Castries in the roundabout. The incident occurred on Sunday night at around 7 p.m. That was yesterday, like I said before. And of course, let me take this out. According to reports, 2 male individuals were riding a motorcycle when Babao took place in their direction, hitting both of the individuals. Both of them apparently lost their, you know, lives on the scene. I think people tend to take life for granted, man. Guys, even when I was talking about the whole situation with what exactly is reality and what is real and all this kind of something there, based on the cognition of the mind. Remember, everything is the mind. Everything is the mind. If you lose your mind, that's it. Everything is the mind. This is why you must cherish your mind. And then looking at this thing where people are talking about taking one's lives and all this kind of something there, people don't seem to understand that life is a precious gift given unto mankind. Given but to be taken away soon. Because this reality that we are living is but a mere snap of the finger. Literally. That is our existence in the vast time of universe. That. And a lot of us seem to want to waste it. So the insignificance, man. Ah, boy. And so much people are so concerned about the physical realm. They don't realize that back in the day, men used to focus more on this thing. As a result of this thing, they focused on the energy realm, aka the spiritual realm. I don't think people understand or fathom that concept, because if they truly understand that, they will learn to conserve their energies for better purposes on this planet. But apparently they don't seem to see or even understand why they are doing certain things. Some people just go through the motions of life and just, that's it. Go through the motions of life. As I'm seeing this, they actually made a post on WhatsApp talking about one of the individuals I went to school with. It was him and another girl is to compete for first place. If he did well this semester, she tried her best to beat him next semester. And if she does beat him next semester, he's going to ensure that he beats the next semester, fighting for first place. And I passed this guy a while ago, looking like he never knew what school was. Never knew what school was. There's another guy that I saw, the same boy, I tell you, boy. It's interesting how reality is, man. We are what we make it, but we don't seem to understand. Even with the help of the Most High, we don't seem to understand that we had to take this thing very seriously. Anyways, guys, I'm getting too far ahead of this thing, man. If you guys like the way I talk when it comes on to this thing, let me know in the comment box below, guys. And I know next time to continue that way right there. But it's very unfortunate that these 2 individuals lost their lives, man. Very unfortunate. People losing their lives, while other people are surviving on the basis of just survival. Boy, that is something else. I'm just thinking of my 2 classmates right there. On the basis of survival. The other one wasn't doing too well, but he ended up marrying a girl, a cute girl, very nice girl. Knew them in college, and she was, I don't know how he ended up getting her, but anyways, he did his thing, I guess. I guess they broke up afterwards, and seen this guy walking up and down. You know, I say, let me see if I can rush and get a thing and come back. And I don't normally give people funds in their hands, but I know this guy. I say, let me see if I can give him a little something, man. Because Magwesa, life can't be that difficult. But then again, when your community does look out for you, this is why I always tell people, even in my very post, I was speaking about the same thing too. It's not about us having the skill sets to do things. It's also making the connections. The right connections is necessary. Because if you don't have the right connections, I wonder if you expect to move forward. It's just like me when I keep telling you guys, I mentioned this thing a couple of times already. When I was coming back to Dominica, if I decided I stick it by myself, I would never know something learned. I learned something new. That you can put the food things that you've taken into taxes. For those of you who pay taxes in the United States and stuff, you can put your food bills if you have a business, LLC, C Corp, S Corp, whatever. You can put that in your thing to offset your taxes. Because that can be considered a business transaction, business proposal, a business dealing for expense. You know, like when you have business meetings, if you are in charge of your anyways, that's a whole other story right there. And I learned that from the lady that was sitting next to me. She gave me a contact and everything, and told me when I'm in Connecticut, connect to her and all those kind of things there. Never knowing that if I did side, I wasn't on talk to the lady. That's my business, you know. You realize I have a good mind frame and all this thing, and we connected. Sitting down to a millionaire coming to Dominica. Her friend who was with her knew me from my videos. Interesting. Is when we were leaving the plane, because her friend was on the other side and she was by me. And when we landed in Dominica, we were leaving the plane. She turned around and she was talking to her friend, and she looked at me and she said, "You looking familiar? You looking?" You say, "You're Mystelics," and I say, "Yeah, Mystelics." And we're like small world and all kind of stuff. Anyways, yeah, connections is important. Anyways, guys, I'm going too long. Let's continue right there. So this is the video of the situation right there. So uncle is lying on his bed, you know, saying, "Boy, let me go and rest for me to go to work tomorrow." You know. But next thing he ain't pew pew, you know, pew pew. We have to say it like that. So uncle get up on his bed. He hears some commercial going outside. He had to use some dirty word. Had to mute it. Hopefully there are more dirty word inside there.
Just so?
Just so, he said.
They shoot a man.
Yeah, just like that. I myself don't know what's going on in St. Lucia. All you need Jesus. All you need Yeshua. Ah, boys, stop all the dirty ways.
Wait, they have a bike on the road. They have a bike on the road.
You saw the bike fall long, but the bike was, you know, on the ground.
They have a bike on the road. Yeah, that's a raggy that shot there.
That's a Sunday, we all you don't go church. All you don't go church.
What happened there, boy? Dragon demand they should be so.
After come out there before the fellas say you'll see them.
That's an interesting one right there. Yourself in your innocence coming out to see what happening, and if the person or drive-by person pass and see you outside there, you might become a target. This is why the OG say this.
After come out there before the fellas say you'll see them.
That's a come out there before them fellas say, "All you see them." He was in the house, my partner. May say qui. If I was you, I wouldn't post that video, no?
My man saw me there, I ended up moving. I know what's fucking.
Because you could have be a witness and see what's going on.
Shit. Two men get shot in Burn there. Two men get shot in Burn there. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Just like that.
Them man kill less
Certain parts of the video is blurred, eh?
Oh my gosh.
That is the bike he's talking about right there. The bike, that's the bike he saw on the road. But it's interesting how his position. Maybe he had the window and facing and he could see the bike where it was. Because it looked like he was, anyways.
Shit.
So, what is wrong with volleyball? You know, I think all you have arts and jazz coming up, and that is the conduct all you're having. People gonna be like, but wait, St. Lucia violent, man. Let me do come there. That means only depleting the resources that could come into the country with all your dirty ways. Stop it, man. Stop your dirty ways, man.
Oh shit, boy.
Help humanity. Help humanity.
Oh my God.
Wants to live, wants to die. When a man come and take that from you.
Oh, shit, boy.
Look back, Gizo. Look back.
Shit, boy.
One of the individuals was awake.
I don't touch nobody there, me say.
I think it was this one. They were trying to talk to him and stuff.
Stay there, bro. Stay there, bro.
But as time went by, you know.
I want me to alive, you're still there. Stay there, brother.
So you're alive, you know. And why they are alive there, they say Nimango. Because obviously they must have seen the injuries that he think. And the report did say that both of them were taken.
Stay there for more. Stay there, brother. Stay there,
I guess that person knows who this guy is.
Stay there, feel that. Boy.
I tell one of my I have a friend in St. Lucia. I tell her she better. Well, we keep telling them to leave, but that one she says she don't know nothing about this thing there, and she herself don't even know that was happening until I sent it to her. She in St. Lucia, you know, until I sent it to her. That's how she ended up knowing about all this thing there. That's the first 5 that passed away in the 48 24 hours time frame. She didn't even know. She herself said she not in that. She don't know nothing about this thing. There's people doing their business. That was the thing that happened in Viewfort, I believe it is. But wants to live, wants to die. But after death, the judgment. Some people pass away of natural causes. Some people pass away as to some people have dirty ways. Sometimes it's you that have dirty ways. Ah boy. Help us, Abba Father. Anyways, guys, so this was actually stopped. Let me blur that just in case. Blur that. YouTube is a funny thing already. You guys saw it? All right. So they set of them that on the table. It was heading to St. Lucia. Let me see if I can make this thing a bit. No. Is that no? Nah. So it was heading to St. Lucia and it was stopped in Matnik. Let me see if I have it correct. Where's my blur on St. Lucia from Matnik? Alright. All this all over there. All that. Alright. What all you can do, huh? All you preparing for July 4th? All you independence celebration? Huh? What do you think that for, brothers and sisters? What do you think that for? What do you think it for? No, guys, I believe people have a right to be armed. I believe in that 100%. To protect themselves. But that doesn't look like it coming to protect themselves. First of all, you're bringing it illegally into the country. That is definitely not to protect yourself. That is either retaliation or for you to prevent a retaliation that you caused. Gadesa. Look at that. And I think they were trying to pass it into some sort of what is this? So these are the pellets. Cartridges. Okay. 12,000. Like 12,000, 2,000. Well, I thank God they prevented it from happening. But apparently some happened to enter into St. Lucia. This is why you have the situation there. 2 people, another 2 lost their lives yesterday. The same police down there, you know about it, don't stop in. That's why I wonder what they selling police for. Why are they selling Dominica police? Dominica police? Why are they selling them down there for? It's not trouble and chaos. They come in, they're doing craziness to their citizens. You don't think it's spark, they're going to spark trouble on. Let me leave that there. What are your thoughts, guys? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. I was going to do another one, but I'll do that tomorrow. Apparently, because of Cara, big up, by the way, guys, thumbs up for Cara for definitely defending the people of St. Vincent when it comes down to the injection stuff. She won it. Anthony Asta fans, you know, Tony Asta fans, you know, he tried to keep it on the people, but you know, she won it, you know, because they violated their rights. Hopefully they get millions upon millions of dollars. The people of St. Vincent came out, you know, those who were fired apparently, from my understanding. I haven't seen the video yet, but I'll react to it tomorrow. Be that it may. Hopefully I get to drop drop 2 videos tomorrow. Right here. Anyways, I can eat my lunch. I'll eat all your lunch already. Alright. It was nice. Lunch was nice, don't you? Okay. Well, I'm about to eat mine too. Okay? Alright. I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Don't forget to thumbs up this video for Kara and of course for the individuals who brought this information to us to make us aware of what is taking place in other Caribbean islands. Big up on yourself one time. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you can get all the videos as they tend to come for us. See you guys in the next reaction video. Boom bang.